Hi, my name's Leyba. I'm an MAT Master Level Specialist as well as an RX Full Body Specialist. I do research and development with our founder, Greg Roskoff, as well as teach at all levels of the MAT program. I'm here today to talk to you about issues in the trunk and spine. 80% of the population has low back pain. That is something that no matter what field you're in, you're going to come across people with back issues. Now, in the MAT thought process, we are really looking at what is causing pain. The pain might be in the low back, but it doesn't necessarily mean that that's where the issue is. Pain is an indicator that something's wrong. It's kind of like the check engine light in your car. Just because that light goes on, it doesn't tell you if it's oil or if it's your transmission or anything else. It's just telling you, hey, there's an issue here. Same thing with pain in the body. So we can't just look localized at where that issue is. We need to look at the body as a broader view to find out where the issue might be stemming from. Now, in the MAT thought process, we look at tightness as an indicator that there's a muscle weakness. Muscles are not firing the way that they should be firing. When you walk out on ice and your whole body kind of tenses up, your body senses the instability of the ice and it tightens to protect you. So that tightness is giving us an indicator of what may be an issue. Go ahead and cross your arms. Rotate slightly here. Lean forward. And rotate slightly here. And lean forward. So we're seeing a pretty big trunk flexion limitation when she's slightly rotated to the right. Now that is an indicator in the MAT thought process that these guys that make that flexion happen aren't firing the way that they should be. Now what's going to happen with that is muscles on the other side of her body, specifically her low back, are going to tighten up and try and protect her. And this is a compensation pattern that happens, but that's a good thing. We don't want to be constantly going into positions that we can't control because that's where we're going to get hurt. And so that's why our body's tightening up. It's trying to keep us out of these vulnerable areas so that we don't actually hurt ourselves. Now, as a chiropractor, you may be having specifically a lot of people coming in with back issues, and maybe your adjustments aren't holding as well as you would like them to. There could be some muscular weakness that isn't allowing those joints to stay in place. MAT is a great tool to follow up with chiropractic to make sure that those adjustments hold better and longer. Massage therapists see a lot of back tightness as well. And if you're constantly working on the area and people just aren't getting relief, it may not actually be coming from this back half of the body. It may be coming from an instability in the front half. So learning this thought process and learning how to apply the MAT skill set can help with your clients if you're getting frustrated with some people not getting better. Personal trainers, a lot of times people cancel appointments because they have pain. And they're like, hey, I just can't work out today. Well, a canceled appointment is lost income. So if you actually have the tools to say, hey, come on in, let's do a 10-minute assessment with MAT, let's get some of those muscles firing and see if we can't get that workout going, well, then you just get that session back. And so what the MAT Jumpstart program will teach you is the ability to assess range of motion, just like here, find out where these issues are, assess and see if those muscles neurologically aren't firing the way that they're supposed to. If that connection between the brain and the muscle isn't doing what we want it to be doing, then other muscles are going to keep you out of that contracted position of the weak muscle. You'll also learn a PIC, or a positional isoangular contraction, which is what we use in the Jumpstart program to get that connection firing again. We want to jumpstart that signal between the brain and the muscle so that we can get all of these guys working. When these guys are doing their job, ideally that motion opens up and this tightness in the back goes away because your body doesn't feel the need to protect you and keep you out of a vulnerable position because we've just given you back stability. If you're interested in this for your clients or for yourself, click the link below or go to our website and check out more of our educational resources.